So I've decided, oh, hopefully you can hear me. I didn't move this over. I'm in a lot of pain, so you have to excuse me a bit. I've decided I'm going to do a little bit something different with my Instagram readings. And I want to do a deeper dive into the card that I get because this week has been strange and I've been getting a lot of deeper messages when I do my Instagram things, and I don't always want to type them out. So, a few years ago, a mentor of mine told me that each deck has a different spirit. And I come from a tradition where I believe that the particle of air that you breathe has a spirit. It's an entire universe in its own, and that it should be respected as that. So it makes sense to me that every deck has its own spirit and its own way of being and resonating with you. So today I chose, I'm so sorry, I threw my shoulder and neck out and it's really bad. So I'm going to be wincing all the way through this. But I chose the Shadowscape deck today, which is not a deck I normally read with, actually, because it's very high vibrational, it's very beautiful, it's very mystical, very poetic. And sometimes I tend to do a lot of really practical readings, so that tends to work better for me. And this particular card, and I'm hoping you can see it okay. Let me get out of the way a bit. You can see the swans. She's actually holding a baby swan. She's holding the sword of truth, and she's being pulled through the cosmos. So the Page of Swords traditionally represents, it can represent gossip, it can represent social media, fast moving communications, clarity, truth, honesty, nuance, and perspective to a new situation. I feel like because the sword is there, I feel like it has something to do with either custody battles or battles around children, because the child is protected. The little baby swan, I don't know if you can see him, is being protected. And the thing that sometimes parents forget is that your child is always on their own journey. Their child has their own mission in life. Their child has their own way of going and being in this world. And they're being protected and they're being pulled in their own direction. So even if there's chaos swirling about them, it's something that you shouldn't worry that much about because it's on their mission and it's on their agreement. I also get, usually the swords mean swift timing, because if you think of a sword, it moves swiftly through the air, swiftly through time, swiftly through space. But in this particular case, I'm feeling like you've been waiting for a message for a while, something that will give you clarity and understanding regarding a family situation or a situation with someone that you loved and treasured. I can also take this to be a love relationship because the swans, which are significant to myself, are present. If you look at the bottom, you can see another message or gift being delivered. The black swan is delivering a gift, a present to another swan. And this is really about perspective and balancing out what you know with what you don't know. Because truth is always a perspective. There's always more than one route to the truth. And we sometimes forget that because we think our way is the only way, which isn't true. I know. Shh. But it isn't always true. There are multiple ways of knowing and being in this universe. And sometimes we have to bring balance by understanding somebody else's perspective. And a lot of healing can come from understanding somebody else's perspective and putting our feet in their shoes. So I have a feeling that this is about an intuitive message, an intuitive nudge, a belief, a thought that might pop into your mind. It could also be a physical message that comes to you from somebody that you've been at distance with that will bring healing and understanding to a situation that has been chaotic, because you're really dealing with differing forces that you don't completely understand. You don't know the truth of this situation. And the truth has been very closely guarded and kept for you for times such as now. And I think that if your journey is to adapt a different perception, then I think you will have a deeper understanding of the situation, which will give you a lot of healing. But if it is a message that comes to you, because it is very possible that it's a message 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks have passed since you spoke to this person. Regardless of the situation at which you are in with this person, just remember that hello sometimes takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage. And treat it and accept it with love, with respect for the courage that it took to say hello. Sometimes we cut people off because we don't have the understanding of what it is to say hello. But hello can be a difficult word. Anyhow, I hope this helps you in some way. Have a great day. Bye.